You know that moment when you buy a bunch of bananas and everyone forgot to eat them? Well, these are those bananas, and this is their story on how they got into my oven. You know what that means. Banana bread. This will be my version of a healthier banana bread, as my family needed something with a lower glycemic load to it. So first we begin with a half a cup of cream cheese. And then we add our first egg. Not today, mister. Hey. Okay, second egg and third egg. Next, we will get 4 tablespoons of butter, and melt it. Then we will get our teaspoon measuring spoon and put some coconut oil in it. About 4 teaspoons worth. And if you haven't heard of these FIFO bottles, they're called FIFO because first in, first out. They're really great for using your coconut oil or avocado oil. Of course, I'm having a little difficulty here as I didn't refill the bottles yet this time around. Guess what I'll be doing after this video? I'll see if I can get a link and drop it in the description box for you. In the meantime, let's bust out with this mighty mason jar so we can get the rest of this coconut oil in here. And here I wanted to try adding just a 1/3 cup of organic flour as opposed to the 2 cups of flour that most recipes call for, just to help give it that texture we were looking for without all the guilt. The rest will be almond flour once we get to the rest of the dry ingredients. For now, we'll get this blended together and then peel those well-nurtured bananas. And now we mash. And then we pour them in, and now we're getting somewhere. So just give it a quick blend, and then we'll prep the dry ingredients. So in goes that lovely cup of almond flour and a 1/4 cup of this Lakento monk fruit sweetener. I love this stuff. Here I added a 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, but later added a second one after tasting the batter. And a teaspoon of this homemade baking powder, which is just cream of tartar and baking soda. Add a pinch of salt and we are in business. Just gotta mix, mix, mix and break up those clumps. Toss it around a little and, oh, that's good enough. Time to toss that in there and we are almost ready for baking. And this is that taste test I told you about. And in goes the second teaspoon. Let's get that blended on in there. And now it's time to preheat the oven. And now we can prep our bread pan with butter or parchment paper and pour it on in. We'll let that bake at 355 for about 30 minutes, and then we'll pull it out to cover it up for the last 15-20 minutes. So this is what it looked like after about 30 minutes of cooking. Let's cover him up so he doesn't burn on the top before the middle of it cooks thoroughly. Ooh, that oven is hot. You may need to cook yours from 45 to 55 minutes, depending on your oven. But you just want it to be a golden brown and have a clean toothpick or fork after inserting it into the center of your banana bread. This banana bread came out so soft and delicious. You can just see it while slicing it. And it's so gratifying to be able to put these bananas to use and to offer something to my family that they can enjoy and doesn't overload them on sugar. The beauty of banana bread is that it can be customized to fit your family. Add this, omit that. Try a different version you haven't tried before. Speaking of which, I would like to try a couple different variations as a side-by-side comparison. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see that. Oh, and I almost forgot the butter. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Until next time, bon appetit!